Who is ready for our upper body day? So we're gonna do an upper body workout. We always do warm-ups. We're gonna have 2 blocks of our upper body moves, and then we're gonna cool down. Keep it simple, beginner friendly. Welcome, I'm Whitney Greenwood from High Caliber Fitness. I am not a certified fitness instructor. I am just a mama who has fallen in love with fitness, and it has given me kind of a strength that I just want to be able to encourage other people with. So feel free to follow along with this video. We're gonna get started. So with upper body, I like to start with some mobility exercises or stretching. What we're gonna do is some shoulder cars. So you're gonna take your hands out. I put my thumbs up. You can have your arms flat like this if you'd like. But you're gonna just go in a circle and then come back and then switch to the other arm. And we're just gonna do this for about 30 seconds. I did get a timer, guys. So I'm gonna start it with my foot so I can actually count and talk to you. So keep going. If it feels too tight or your shoulder doesn't feel like it has that mobility, then just go as far out as you can, and you'll still get that strength. It also kind of helps to tighten up a little and give yourselves that little bit of tension while doing this. So that way your body is still working while you stretch. Okay, now we're gonna go backwards. So just switch directions. How are you guys feeling today? I'm feeling good. I already did a lower body workout this morning, so I'm glad I'm doing upper today now. Okay. Next, we are going to do, I have my notes here, what is it? A high plank to a down dog. So if you don't know what that is, just follow along. You're going to get into a high plank. So a low plank would be on your elbows, obviously. High plank is up on your hands and your feet. So you're gonna go from high plank, and then you're going to push those shoulders and push your hips back into down dog. And you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Just kind of warm up those shoulders, any of the muscle joints in your upper body. Okay, here we go. You guys are gonna laugh at this story, but last week I was doing my upper body workout, and then I flexed to my son after. I'm like, look, I'm like getting more muscle, look at my biceps. And he was like, oh man, I'm actually getting mad now. I'm like, why? He said, I'm finally catching up. My son is 8 years old. He's a strong kid, but it just cracked me up that I wasn't to his level yet. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do eccentric push-ups. So if you are not at a comfortable level of push-ups yet, feel free to be on your knees. Half the time when I'm working out, that is one of the hardest workouts for me, is push-ups. I don't know why. I still don't have the strength there. But if it's too hard to do it like this, come down to your knees. And eccentric means you're going to work slow on the way down. So we're actually going to go down as slow as you can, all the way to the ground. And then you're gonna lift your hands up like this, and then come back up. So we're gonna do that. Ready to go? If you need to count even to make it as slow as possible, go for it. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the modified version, it's on your knees. You're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your hands up and then push back up. Okay. I feel like my arms are pretty warmed up. How about you? Hopefully, because we're ready to go. All right. So I'm going to use my 10-pound dumbbells again today. Most of my videos are going to have these in it. So I obviously can't do many videos to show you on the tonal because a lot of people don't have that. So we're going to use the things that you probably have at your house. Block number 1, we are going to do a single arm bent over row. And then we're going to do a seated overhead press. So if you do not have a bench, you can do this with your couch. You can do this with a chair, basically anything you have at home. So I'm going to use my bench here. And you're going to put one foot on your couch, your chair, whatever it is, put your knee on it. Then you're going to take your weight in the opposite hand as your knee there. And you're going to just come up and row like that. Like you're starting a lawnmower, guys. I don't know if any of you ladies do your lawn or not, if you mow, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do 8 of them, and then we'll move on to the overhead press. So here we go. 1, 2. If this is too light, you can get heavier weights, or if you want to pause the video and go longer, you can. 6, 7, 8. It's not too bad. Really, this is what I'm saying. It's going to be a good workout. Okay, then you're just going to switch sides. Just step over. If you're at a couch, then just turn directions. If you're on a chair or a bench, just step over it, and we're going to do the next side. Okay. You don't want to have a big arch in your back, and you also don't want to have your bum like in the air either. So try to have a nice flat back when you're doing this, and then row, trying to put that arm, that hand, to your ribs. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I did 9. Sometimes I start getting in my own head. I told you, I'm bad at counting and talking at the same time. Okay, then we're going to do a seated overhead press. Same amount of reps. So you're going to get your chair or whatever you have. You're going to take your weights and we're going to just simply press up. So you're going to start here kind of at your collarbone. You can have your legs wherever you want them. I tend to, when I'm on the tonal, I'm on the bench and I tend to kind of tuck them back. And you can kind of push with your feet and your legs to help you. Or you can sit with your feet out front. Totally up to you and your opinion, how you feel, what's more comfortable. Listen to your body. It knows what it's doing. Even if you don't think it knows what it's doing. Okay, ready to go. So your hands are going to come in straight. You're going to punch that ceiling, and then they're going to turn back down to you on its side like that. So 1, like that. And then anytime you are working out, breathe out when you are doing the heaviest part, the push. So right now you take a deep breath and then you push out. So one of the main reasons that you would do that is because when you're pushing your air out, you tend to tighten those abs and it gives you more stability as you're lifting, so you're not all over the place. You also don't want to be like and arching your back as you lift, because that can lead to injuries too. So here we go, we're on 2. So 2, and push in, breathe out. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can make this eccentric too and go really slow on the way down. And that will work extra too if you feel like the weight's too light. And last one. Okay. We're gonna do that one more time, that whole set. And then we're already on to block 2. So this is a pretty quick, simple workout. Something you can do in your busy day. Remember what I said last workout, try to find a time that works for you. Stick to it. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna try to do it later after work, and then tomorrow I might try to squeeze it in between pickup with kids, you're probably not gonna do it. So if you can stick to a specific time, make it part of your schedule, make it part of your routine, and I promise you will become more disciplined in it and consistent. Okay. Back to the bench. Here we go, row, row. I'm still in the toddler phase. I am totally thinking of the Row Your Boat song right now. Here we go. 1. With this row as well, you should have your hand punching the floor and then turning it as you come up for a little pointer. It just helps you perfect your form. So we're on 4, 5, 6. If you have music, turn it up. I would love to have music right now. But with posting this on YouTube, they don't let you have music. That if you have a video that's over a minute long. I'm kind of new to YouTube too, so if you know how to go about that and make it work, then you should comment or message me, because I don't know how to do it. So you listen to your music. I'm gonna sit here in silence. Okay, next side, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks for showing up today though. Really, give yourself a pat on the back, because it does take discipline to do this every day or even a few times a week. I feel like we are all so busy, 2 more, that it's so simple to just forget about it or be like, tomorrow. But you're here. You're showing up for yourself. I love it. Be proud. It's not an easy thing to put yourself first with fitness and your health. But I promise you, if you put yourself first in those ways, you will put your family, your job, your anything else you do first as well. Like, it just comes naturally. I feel like you become a better you. Okay, ready? We're gonna press. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. The worst thing you can do when you're working out, lifting weights, is holding your breath. Don't hold that breath. I know it's hard. Sometimes you're like, okay, I gotta hold my breath until I'm back down. Don't do it. Don't do it. I have a couple of my mom friends that are like, I have a hard time doing strength training because I almost get dizzy. And we've worked out together, and they're like, that is why I'm holding my breath. I try to breathe dramatically almost. Like, it's kind of gross. On my tonal, sometimes I will have like little dots of spit on my screen because I'm like, I make it dramatic because it helps me remember to breathe. But just like that, we are into block 2. Congratulations. We are going to do a seated bicep curl and then push-ups. Don't worry, these are timed, so it is up to you on how many that you do. No judging here. This is a beginner workout, but you've got this. You've got this. If you don't feel like you do, just tell yourself that. Honestly, we're gonna start. Before we start, you might wanna know how to do a bicep curl if you don't know how to do one. Obviously, you're not gonna have your arms out like this. Like, you're gonna curl your bicep. It's pretty simple. You're gonna have your hands down to your side. You want your elbows kind of close into those ribs there, tucked. So you're not making it a shoulder effort, but you are focusing exclusively on that bicep. So you're just gonna go like this, and you just curl up, and then bring it down. Bring it down controlled. You don't wanna just drop it and cause injury as well. So 30 seconds, here we go. That's what I was gonna say though, the mind, man, if you don't feel like you can do it, you need to tell yourself you can. And even though it's hard, it'll help you achieve your goals. There's so many times that I have to just like yell to myself, like, oh, you can do this. You are stronger than you think, all this. And the coolest part about it is then, now that I've done this for so long, there will be times that I'm like, ugh, like grunting and growling through some of the moves that I do on the tonal. And done, just like that. Now we're gonna do a push-up. And my kids will be in the kitchen eating breakfast or whatever time that we're doing this. I usually do it while they're eating breakfast before school is my workout routine. But they will be the ones now, if they hear me grunting and growling at the machine, they're like, Mom, you can do this. Remember, this just makes you stronger. And it has turned their mindset into a positive one. And that is one of my proud mama moments. So be that kind of an influence for yourself and for your family. Be unstoppable. Even if you don't feel like you can do it, tell yourself you're unstoppable. Okay, push-ups. You can, like I said, modify, improvise. Get down on your knees or full plank. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. I'll let you know when that is done. Ready? Go. So, I do love that my kids have seen that in their mom in the mornings, but now they also see it in themselves. And I always hope and pray, I'm gonna come down to my knees and modify, that they also see it in their peers at school and that just carries on. I feel like a positive mindset can be contagious, just like a negative one. If you're negative and angry all the time, we talk about this in my family, we call it a light. All right, 30 seconds is done. One more time. We're gonna do it all one more time. I know, don't get mad at me. That's how we build through the struggles. Maybe I'll do it kind of angled so you can see a different position. But anyways, we're gonna do a bicep curl again. We call it a light. Grab your dumbbells, get set up, and we're gonna start. If you need a little more time to breathe, you can always hit pause, come back. But here we go. We're gonna start at 3, 2, 1. We call it a light, and it's your choice if you're gonna be the light for yourself and for others, or if you're going to take that light away, because we all have that power to do that. So it is in fitness, in daily life, anything that you do, you have this power, and it's all mental. You can tear people down. You can tear yourself down. Oh, this sucks. This is so heavy. This is hard. And it's gonna be hard. Done. It's gonna make it feel even harder. Or you can build yourself up and say, I've got this. I unstoppable. I was going to say incredible at the same time because that's my saying. I mixed them up. But last time, guys, push-ups one more time. You can do this. Yeah, but you can be this light as well, and you can be this positive influence for yourself and for everyone around you, that even if they're down and can't do it, you know you can. You can do this, just like right now. We're going to do it. 3, 2, 1. You can do hard things. You can and you will. If you physically can't yet and you need to drop down to those knees, doesn't mean you're going to be there forever. I feel very confident in all of my skills working out. About 5 seconds left. Except the push-up. I'm like, man, last time, I might be on my knees for life. But that's all the negative talk. I know someday with time, we will get better. You will get better. I will get better. There's room for improvement always. And things do take time. Progress does take time. Actually, I'm going to leave the mat because we're going to cool down. Okay. So for the cool down, we are going to do a cross-body stretch first. So just take one of your arms. You have your choice. I'm going to go with my right first. And you're just going to cross it over your body and get a good stretch in that shoulder. You did great. You really did. You are so inspiring just doing these videos. You really are. If you have kids, do it for them, do it for you. If you don't have kids, do it for yourself. Do it for your husband. Do it for your job even. Like, honestly, you can show up for people that you don't even know. What if there's that stranger that needs help at the grocery store or something? Be that person that's capable to help them. All right. And then we're going to do an overhead tricep stretch. So just bring your elbow over past your head. Try and stretch and reach the back there. And cool down, I'm not timing it. I feel like you can cool down as little or as long as you would like. I'm just here to show you the moves. It is important though. Unfortunately, I don't cool down every day. Sometimes my workouts are a little too long and I'm rushing the kids to school. And then on the weekends, I make it a priority to always cool down. So now we're going to do a standing, side reach, standing side reach. So you're going to grab one of your wrists and get a good tug and kind of lean to that side and really stretch out your lats and your triceps here. But yeah, I make it a priority to cool down really good, do some good mobility stretching on the weekends next side so that my body has a good couple days of full recovery. I will do a cold plunge, I will do the hot tub, anything. If you are like a meditation person, meditate. Just make sure you make relaxing and recovering part of your priority as well. So that is it for today. You are amazing, you're incredible, you're unstoppable, and have a wonderful day. Nice upper body work.